Hey everyone, welcome back to more Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector. I'm DisturbingPuppet. So today we're doing another siege mission. This time we're going to be playing as the Defender. We're going to use a 2,000 point Imperial Guard army because we're still playing around with the Imperial Guard, and we'll do the same map against the Orks as well. So in the last one we sort of took the objective from them. In this case we'll be sort of defending it, and they'll be leading a counterattack against us. Same army as last time. In case we didn't look at the last one, we've got a Commissar, we have a Cadian Sergeant, one Argren squad, we have two Kasserkins with the upgraded volley guns, one with the basic hot shots. We've got one piece of artillery, two tanks, both are running with the long-range Vanquisher battle cannons, two heavy weapon squads, one with a las cannon, one with a missile team. We've got a sentinel here that is running with the plasma gun, three basic expendable infantry guys, and of course a Chimera. Alright, so we're going to do the same thing. We're going to set up. We'll do the same 6 turns. It seemed like it was actually pretty good. We didn't wipe out the enemy, but we were very, very close in the last one at 6 turns, so I feel like that's a good time. If we could just wipe everybody out, then kind of what's the point? So 6, we go on the siege. We're going as the Defender this time, and we're going to use the same Orky map, the Scrapyard, and we'll fight more Orks. I did look at the Ork army list, and yeah, there's been quite a few units added since I last built any armies. So I actually built a new Ork army that I might play around with at some point. Let's see if we get the right army. There's our correct army. Do I want to let the AI pick whatever? Yeah, let's just let the AI pick whatever. Let's do that again. So we're playing Defender, so we'll swap the side of the map we're on as well. Oh, and in this mode, so basically the enemy gets some victory points from taking objectives. I get victory points by killing the enemy. I don't get anything for grabbing objectives. The objectives are kind of like mine. If they can take them, then they get points from me. If they get 80 points, they win. So they've got to take maybe 3 of the 4 objectives, something like that, to win. Whereas we can just beat the crap out of the enemy and win that way. So it is a little bit harder for us, but we do have a forward deployment, so we can deploy a bit further up than normal. Hopefully that'll give us the advantage to be able to hold on to the objectives. The sightlines aren't great on this map for where the objectives are. If they're in the same place, they could be different. We'll kind of see how it is. I'm not sure if it's random for the placement or roughly random. So let's take a look at the objectives. So we've got one there. Yeah, it looks like it's the same. There's the 2 there, that one there, and then the other one is actually, I thought, was this further back? Maybe it was. No, that's about right. Okay, so we do want to split up a bit. We do have long sight lines here. Not so great in the city. Not so great over here, but we can kind of do something about that. So I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm changing my initial plan. So I'm going to have, I think, do I want to use the Chimera for this? Yeah, it'll be a lot faster. Let's go Chimera with heavy weapons on this side, with a bit of infantry assistance. So we'll load them up. We're going to head up and we're going to deploy at least one this way, look in that direction. I want a couple basic infantry guys to lead the charge forward on that. I could send a tank that way because there are good sight lines, but there's also really good sight lines out here to the side. So I think I'm actually going to have, I don't know if I want to send both tanks. Let's send one tank and maybe one of the Kasserkins. Deciding what to send where, always a problem. Tank, one of you is going in the city. Because we can kind of move over this direction. I mean, we could deploy here and just rock up and kind of be watching that way and into the city, so that's not a terrible position to take either. Yeah, we could do that. So the idea is to kind of get about here-ish, somewhere in here, and hang out and just lend fire support. So into the city itself, we're going to need a lot of dudes. If you're going out there by yourself, that's a bit of a problem, because we don't have a lot of anti-infantry stuff. So I'll send one squad with you. We want to scout into the city. does leave most of my elite infantry over here. I don't know, do I need this much infantry if I am going to send the tank out this way? Probably not. Let's draw one of you back over. So we'll go Scout, Cannon Fodder, Ogren. Is that lined up? Kinda. Kasserkin. Let's put the hot shots in the middle. So we'll kind of go like this. So this block is going to go up into the city to fight, potentially contest this. You guys run up, deploy, grab this. Somebody else heads off that way, probably the Chimera. Out on this side, we just push in, kill some stuff, try to grab that, if they send stuff. So we are splitting up quite a bit. But we'll see how it goes. Since we are playing the Defender... Yeah, we didn't have a forward deployment there. That's kind of odd. Unless that's further up than normal. So it's the enemy's turn at the moment. So I can't even look at the map or anything. Yeah, I felt like we should have been able to deploy further up. Because I think it does say that it's has a forward deployment. I don't know if that is actually forward, because you don't usually deploy on the side of the map, so I'm not sure. Some choppers this time, so some different stuff. They are sending quite a bit of stuff to that my left side.
Enemies fortifying nearby.
We're probably good to just rush.
Victory through discipline.
Okay, that's weird. Why the camera freaked out. Yeah. So we have objectives. Yeah, we're not really deployed any further up than normal, so that's whatever. Okay, let's load up.
Pack it up and let's move.
We have to wait for the animation to end before we can load up. Can I make it? I can make it all the way up there. Yeah, let's just tear on up. No, it still has... What? I can't move into that position? What? I should be able to move in and block the spots, shouldn't I? Only the attacker can stand on capture points. That's kind of weird. Okay. Let me move the other stuff up then. That kind of ruins my plans a little bit. You, I kind of want around here-ish. So we'll just roll.
What next, sir? Moving to the battle line.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking we just drop off the heavy weapons here-ish, somewhere up this far. But because of my weird movement, I can't get up where I want. So I might have to burn some movement to kind of move over, or we could just deploy and they could walk over, but we can't deploy here, so we have to deploy and walk around. So next turn maybe we move up a tile, deploy, they move, deploy, they move, something like that. Las cannons looking that way maybe, or that way. Other team looking that way, so we'll swap that way. Over on this flank, we roll up. Infantry will probably keep behind the tank once we start making some progress. We do have vision on the objectives, which is interesting.
Armored Sentinel, ready.
I don't think we're going to spot anything, so let's just rush. More choppers and stuff around. We can get okay vision here, even behind the wall.
Awaiting your orders.
Let's just roll up. Just rush it.
Quickly.
Where do you need us, sir?
Go, go, go.
Earthshaker is ready.
Yeah. Just have you move up as much as you can. That's fine. We are splitting up a bunch, but we do have the officers with the infantry where they probably are needed the most. Alright. Let's see what happens.
Another threat to grind into the dirt.
Oh, got vision. Oh, because he's moving on the objective. Okay. That's my left side. That's a fleshy target trying to capture an objective.
I think something's over there.
So those guys have the power claws, it looks
Another
like.
of them
Yeah, so
spotted.
knobs of
Over
power
there.
claws, they're very dangerous in close combat. Choppers flying around. Is he actually going to grab the objective with the chopper? He is. Okay. Interesting choice. So it does take them a couple turns. We can kill them before they can grab it. Which is kind of what we need to do. I think we'll use the tank over there, probably.
We'll get you there.
Okay, what do we got over here? Just some regular boys. Okay. I mean, I do have a flamer. What else did we spot? Pain boy. Las cannons deploy. I do kind of need you to move, so we'll move up. So there's no setup I can really do that's going to be helpful. Look that way real quick.
Set us up for the killing blow, yeah?
right. What's our shot chance? It's not great. You are getting a help from the pain boy. There's also a lot of evasion, probably. I don't have movement, so setup isn't going to matter. Am I actually at ideal range? 38%. This should be a clearer shot, I think. 70. Yeah, let's go for that.
Cannon.
May not need to use them for anything else. So the las cannon is a 5, so we can move up a couple. Send the las cannon in as well on the copter. 75%. So we can hit and take him out. Oh, we missed. Okay. Alright, yeah, you guys go ahead. Let's give it a shot. 45%. We are firing 3 shots, though.
Choppers under fire.
Alright. Chopper down. So we stopped him from capturing that one, so no more progress. I can move. I'm actually going to back up. Do I want to back up? Before I back up, artillery. We've got like an okay shot chance. I can't do my barrage yet. So optimal range for this gun is 10. How far are we? 7, 8, 9, 10. We're about 2 away, I think. So if we move up, it should be a little better.
Improving firing line.
53%. That's about as good as it gets, honestly. Lots of knobs in this one. The knobs with the big guns are the problem. If we could kill the pain boy, though, first, that drops a lot of health out. I do have the bolter here, but I'm going to wait on it. So yeah, let's move back a little bit.
Understood.
Yeah, I might have to shift over. Okay, let's go ahead and make a push on this, because we can kind of shift back over. So let's deploy missile team here. Missile team, what kind of shots do we have? It's only 44%. 1 away from optimal. I could move in, but moving over might also help because of the angle. Well, I don't know, you're right there. Let's set up where we're at.
Setting up and stabilizing.
And we're gonna go crack missiles on the pain boy, see if we can
Opening
actually
fire.
do something here.
Pain is in your mind.
Good solid hits.
Quite a lot of it, actually.
I don't think I can finish you off with the Chimera, but I will give it a try.
Supporting
60%.
fire.
No closer. Your treatment for
Nice.
ya.
Okay, so that's going to drop all the health of everybody else. So no more Pain Boy over there. So a good, quick flanking-ish strike.
Transport awaiting orders.
Gonna have you watch that direction because we know they're gonna go up and try to grab that. The boys do have grenades, so I don't know that we want to be too crazy. We could come up and overwatch, but they're probably just gonna grenade me. If they grenade these guys, are we going to die at only 30 health? I think we won't all die instantly. But it'll be close, I think. If it's only one squad, we're probably okay. I don't know that it's only one squad. So let's do kind of a long-range Overwatch.
First line, wait!
Behind some cover, and see how that goes. Okay. Not a bad initial start there. Over here, let's see if we can snipe you. Looks like it's all about the same accuracy chance. 80%. See if we can get a good damage roll here.
Oh, that hurts.
Definitely not bad. Las Cannon should be able to finish you off. Nope, what else do we got? Weird boy, another weird boy. So multiple weird boys. Las Cannon. Bye-bye.
They shooting at me.
Yeah, I'm just going to try to stop them from grabbing objectives. Now, these guys are really dangerous if they can reach me, so we also want to kind of stay at range with the guns we have on this thing. I'm going to save the bolter for them, and we're going to kind of hang out, and we're going to have
Lightning
you
on
hide
set.
behind the tank in traditional infantry fashion.
We'll light them up.
In case they run our direction, which they probably will. So, back to artillery. We can still move the artillery up. Let's go ahead and just move everybody slightly,
With precision.
Quickly.
so we can make the decision. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think we're still one away, so if we move up, it should be better. So let's move up one. So 53 before, it's now 55. That's probably as good as it's going to get. Okay. I can burn some movement for a bit more accuracy for this shot. If I'm going to go for anybody, these guys with the claws are the priority. So yeah, we'll go ahead and do it.
Engaging with predicted fire.
Send the artillery in. Wow, that was a pretty major miss. Hit like way back over there somewhere. So much for our 60% accuracy. Alright.
Armored Sentinel, ready.
I think we come in, we take a pot shot, and we run away.
Sentinel on the
Let's see if
move.
we spot anything else here. Yeah, I went all in on knobs. There's just knobs everywhere. Knobs with power claws. Actually, not a bad option. They're not as tough as some of the other units, like the knobs and mega armor, but they're still pretty darn damaging. Alright, let's pop a couple shots in your direction.
Don't they know who we are?
Didn't kill any of them because they are quite tough. We're going to back up,
Search
although
and destroy.
not as far as I would like. Yeah, that objective's a bit of a mess. We might want to deploy out this way to sweep around while these guys come in here, or at least just lay fire down from that side.
What next, sir?
So, let's use you as a bit of a bait distraction. Can shoot. Accuracy is honestly not awful. We're a bit far past our optimal range, but they want to close the distance, so I think we just overwatch at our optimal range, which is 3.
Yeah?
Give you Ogren support. They want to shoot even closer, so if they do make the charge, we can just blast them with the big auto shotguns.
Waiting.
And then we've got our long-range guys.
Discipline, experience.
hang out behind
action.
everybody else. Can we fit in there? Kind of. You want to be a bit further away. Just keep picking on targets. 46% is not great, though. Yeah, maybe we'll just Overwatch then.
Kill zone established.
These guys are even shorter range. Cover that. Do I want to look the other way? Yeah, we could do that with one squad, I think. They might come charging over towards the heavy weapon squad. Just cover that whole zone. At least get some shots in. Commissar over here. I don't think it's really going to matter for Overwatches or anything. We'll just drop
Let them
as far as we
come.
can, because we're not going to be super accurate anyway. And here, we would definitely want to use my ability on these guys next turn. We'll put you
I'll
right in the
stand in their
center,
way
so we'll
if
just
I
give them
have
the
to.
extra accuracy for the next turn. I don't think they're going to go for me too much. We could go ahead and give everybody ranged
Take
armor.
cover!
We'll do that just because. Okay. So I think we're fairly well set. We have a little bit of a trap here for them if they rush us, but they might just ignore us and go for the objective. I think we'll be okay, but if they can make it to us, they can do horrific damage to us with all these orcs, with the power claws and stuff. And they even have knobs over here just with like no special close combat weapons. Even they're pretty dangerous to us. Really wish my artillery had actually done something. You can also throw some storm boys at me, which will cause some problems. Over here, probably the knobs will grab that, or try to. They're going to be a lot harder for me to deal with because my cannon shots don't really do damage to groups. It's just individual target kills. So best case scenario, the weird boy tries to grab it, and we can just kill that other weird boy. The knob should run past the objective, and then the other squad behind grab it. They are moving stuff up on this side, so some Gretchen, along with the boys.
Target spotted.
More Gretchen. We haven't seen a war bus yet. Oh, ideal, alright. I don't know why those knobs are hanging out where they are. That's a really weird position to be taking. Even there is kind of a weird position to be taking. They're just back. I don't. That seemed like confused. All right, whatever. Storm boys are on the move somewhere. I think when they were trying to jump in. Yeah, on those guys, I don't know why, it was the suppression thing was why they were kind of moving back and forth, I think. Just animation being weird. Yes, put the weak unit to capture the objective. Excellent decision. Oh, are they going to make it in? Well, I think they are. How do we have a shot through there? That's a bit weird.
We're under fire!
Logrun actually held up. Did we get a counterattack? No.
Target spotted.
Oh, they're making it in. That's a bit of a problem. So much for our trap. We didn't do anywhere near enough damage.
Was that supposed to work? Don't they know who we are?
Did get a counterattack there. One of the Ogryn are down. They are focusing the Ogryn, which is actually good, because they can take some hits.
Taking fire!
Did they just die? No, they're still alive. Okay. Lots of shots coming in there.
Enemies fortifying
Could be a lot
nearby.
worse.
They shoot at us! Oh.
Taking fire!
Yeah, even with that corner cover, just getting wrecked. Yes, they're trying to capture. I see. It's showing me in detail that they're trying to capture it. Okay. How are you guys doing? Yeah, they're pretty wrecked. If we didn't have the extra health from the Commissar, we'd be in a lot of trouble.
Waiting for orders, sir.
Let's go extra accuracy
every shot
for
count.
all of these guys. We're kind of in a bit of trouble here, I think, in the front. I do have the flamer here. I might have to run in. Although I can't get a good angle. So I can't take this spot to burn the line. We could probably burn these guys, though, down. But I kind of was planning on having you come over here to clear this, which we could still do. In which case I don't really even need... Like, the flamer probably can wipe these guys out. Probably. If not, I can definitely use the basic infantry to mop them up. So we could fire with our main gun, move over, burn them.
Heavy weapons.
So we'll sit up. We're gonna go frag, I think, and frag the crap out of the knobs.
Right through the armor!
Okay, good damage on them.
Chimera transport ready.
Let's light them up with the Chimera main gun.
Don't
So we go one target at a time, and we soften them up. Okay, so a couple of them left. Then we can just roll over here, burn them out. Oh, there's actually quite a bit over here. We got more boys coming. Flamer, just take him. Hopefully that finishes them off. Okay, excellent.
On it.
So what do we got? Gretchen, boys with choppers, Ludas, which is actually really bad. Storm boys, more boys with choppers. Storm boys might just jump in there on it.
Awaiting your orders.
How far can I toss a grenade? So if we move up a couple, we can grenade those Gretchen. I can't take that position. So yeah, I'm not sure about moving up here at all, honestly. The Storm Boys will probably jump on me. So I might want to just hang back and cover from there. Let's just do that. Although the Gretchen are probably going to be the ones that'll move up and absorb that Overwatch fire. Okay. So, I do have the bolter. And the big gun. There's
We've
no
got your firepower.
big nasty targets for me to go for, honestly. I wouldn't mind picking off a Luda, but my shot chance is awful. We could go for a knob, use the main cannon on the other knob, then use the bolter over here somewhere. Like, that is an option. I feel like we're in the wrong positions. If the last cannon was here and the missiles were here, we'd be better off because we could pound these guys with some frag as they come in. What is my shot chance? 55.
Setting up and stabilizing.
Alright, let's nuke. I mean, I hope we hit the stronger guy. Okay, we did. We took out the guy with the most health.
Got it.
Whose day are we ruining today, sir?
Cannon. Shot chance is not good. Probably because of them. Try a 60.
We're under fire.
Okay. Let's roll on up. See what we've got. Just a swarm of Gretchen. I mean, I'd like to fire a whole crapload of artillery. It's something we could do. We could target there, but I'm liable to kill my own guys. But I think that might be worth doing. What's our shot chance here anyway? At the center, 49. So I'm slightly close. If we were to go out here, 56. We've actually got a really good chance of wrecking these guys. Okay. Let's go for this. We're going to barrage over here, fire 3 shots, see what happens. See if we can just wreck these guys up. Since they're all nice and clumped together.
Nice shoot at
So
us.
2 hits landed. Just softened them up a bit. I was hoping for more. Definitely hoping for more. Okay, this squad is the one that's more dangerous because they've got the power claws. Can I get an okay shot with you? It's 55. We're a bit close. But if I back off, I may not have an angle here at all. Well, we've used your ability. Get out of the way, because we want to back up for optimal shots.
Where do you need us, sir?
You
With
just back up
precision.
1, and we're in good spot. You
Discipline,
back
experience,
up 2.
action.
Okay, what's our shot chance here? 85%? Yeah, we're definitely going to go... Let's go more shots, armor piercing. Gun down these knobs.
Keep firing until your barrel glows.
Right through the armor.
Okay, how did we do? We got 2. Not a lot of damage to the rest. We do have the auto shotguns here, which would soften them up. But I kind of wanted to save that for the next squad. But, yeah, I don't want them to counterattack me, so let's just shoot them. Nope, nope, we went close combat.
They know who we are.
I wanted to shoot, not close combat, because I didn't want to get hit back by those things. Yeah, we lost an Ogren. I just didn't make sure that I clicked the shoot option instead of the close combat option there. Could have charged through, actually. That probably would have been a better thing. Could have done some damage. I'm not sure how the counterattacks work if you charge through units. So let's
We
try to
never
pick off
miss.
that squad with you guys.
We're under fire.
They target 1 at a time until they're down.
Right through the armor.
Yeah, just too much health. We got 1 that was at the highest health. Let's back up.
Quickly. We know what to do.
Turning out a bit rougher than I was
Where do
expecting.
you need us, sir?
So I kind of wanted you to shoot there. Yeah, my whole plan is shot now, basically. I think we kind of have to take these guys out.
With precision.
So we'll come back. I don't need my ability, probably. We can just pick them off. Just keeping these guys safe is probably the main thing I can do now to save our butts in the future.
We're under fire.
Okay. With my bolter, I don't really have any good targets here. I don't want to waste shots on Gretchen. We can hit the boys, but the boys aren't really that big of a concern, honestly. I might just save the bolter for next turn. Well, we got 1 squad. We've damaged the others a little bit, but not much. We're a bit close for frag. We can frag the guys in the back, but they're honestly not that big of a threat. If we shoot, they're hurt more, so we might be able to take out some storm boys. So I'll give you the opportunity. Yeah, I always forget like how just insanely pathetic their fire really is. Commissar, I can get in here. We still have you as well.
Ready.
Let's back up. Who do we really want to hurt? My best chance is the Storm Boys. The biggest threat is the Knobs, but the Storm Boys are a threat too. So in that case, if we're going for the Storm Boys, just get to optimal range. Zap the Storm Boys. I'm not going to supercharge it or anything. Gut splash anyway on the hits.
March!
Okay, 2 of them left. Do I throw the Commissar into the front line? We could kill the Storm Boys, probably. I don't think we want to fight the Knobs, because they'll hit us back awfully hard. But I think we need to get involved. So get over there. Trying to hold the line here, but it's not really going to hold much. So let's come down on the ground. Yeah, you can kind of see they've lost most of their guys. 2 of the Ogrins are dead, 1 left. We have taken out some of the elite units here, but this is obviously not an ideal position to be in, as you would imagine. Trying to get a decent camera angle, but it's being weird. Hey, it jumped up in the air, look at that. I mean, that's not awful, look at that. Yeah, I think we definitely use an action, because we can just chainsaw them to death. They won't get a chance to counterattack. Or not. Wow, okay, he survived that. Alright. Didn't counterattack, so yeah, just finish him off.
Be cut down where you stand. With conviction.
Okay, hopefully they will go for the weaker unit. Although it's kind of probably a toss-up between the two. Who's actually weaker and easier to kill. They're probably both fairly easy to kill. Hopefully they don't try to kill my Commissar instead. I can move up. We'd end up being connected, have the extra health. Might be a bit of a distraction, because these guys can take a hit. But if they kill this unit, the connection's gone. But I think it's at the beginning of the turn, so we'll get the extra health still. So let's push back
Discipline,
forward
experience, action.
and over so that we're connected to the swarm. You know, that super appropriate term for a group of guardsmen being a swarm. I could just hide you. I think I will. We've got the movement. Let's just get out of the way so we don't get tagged by anything. Alright, which leaves us our guys over here.
Whose day are we ruling today, sir?
70%. I mean, I don't think it's going to get any better. Well, I mean, it might. From there... Yeah, I mean, here's actually optimal. Let me take a look and see if it's better than 70. The heck? He disappeared. What? You want to move up and see if we spot him? Yeah, that's bizarre. So we don't actually really have vision. Yeah, 80%. Go for the 80%. Ooh, we got a crit. Instantly killed him. Look at that. I do have the bolter. But I can't overwatch with it or anything. And even if we roll up, we're looking at not great shots. We'll go up a little bit. We just want to keep stopping them from getting the objectives, I think. So we'll kind of hang out there, I think. So we cleared that one. We cleared that one. We cleared this one. So we're doing a good job holding on to the objectives so far. I get victory points from killing stuff, so we're actually up to 48 already out of 80 that we need to win. I'm just going to have
Moving to
you
the battle
guys hang out behind the tank in case we need to advance and deal with infantry.
First line, wait!
Seems like the appropriate response, but we're probably going to get a bit mauled up here in this part of the city. And there's still quite a few units over on this side, too. We tried to hit them with the artillery to thin them out, just didn't do a whole lot. Gretchen trying to grab the objective.
Under fire!
Yes, shoot my tank with your pistols. Okay, the Gretchen are going to go forward over here too. Interesting choice. I don't know what those knobs... The knobs over here are just absolutely brain dead. They have no idea what they're doing. We are going to have to push in with the infantry if we want to stop that. Throw a grenade over there or something. Okay, a little bit of damage. Just move up and grenade them and take them out. Oh, even with the extra health, it did go down. Let's see if they go for the squad or the commissar. Squad. Well, so much for the squad. All right. Shifting around. I don't like those looters. Not a fan of that. No, there's more of them. Great. Well, that might be our artillery target right there. Don't kill him. Well, they're back on, but we've been able to stop them from capturing anything so far. Been able to just kill them each turn. We are sort of stuck here. You are hurt. I do have a command point, but the 1 point is not really that useful. We want to wait at least for 2. So, I think we start with you.
Battlesector crew at your command.
I can't do any special abilities. We can get a 65% hit back here. It's not going to kill anybody, but we'll soften them up. 57, we could try to do this to clear out the knobs, but I think we have the firepower we need. I keep thinking that, but then it's always tougher to kill these guys off than you think. Yeah, I think that's probably my best option, is either go for the knobs close or go for the lutas here. I think are my 2 ideal targeting options. We're not going to kill anybody there. Unfortunately, here we'll soften them up pretty effectively if we can land the shot. This is pretty accurate. I'm going to go ahead and take this because it is pretty accurate. We might hit the Gretchen too.
No.
This does hit 2 tiles when you fire a shot. Now, if I can just get some shots at them, we can do some good damage too. We do have you guys, but we got to deal with the knobs first. Speaking of which, do I have my las cannon back? I do. Okay.
Heavy weapons.
From here, we could fire shots at the lutas. But you're probably my best option to kill the Gretchen there, if I want to do that. I can't see them.
Awaiting your orders.
Let's go ahead and grenade, see if that
Grenade out!
clears them out. Few of them left. That's too bad. Can't grenade and shoot.
For Emperor and Imperium.
So, do we go ahead and gun them down, or do we go after the lutas? We can wait a turn, that's not a big deal. I think we go for the Ludas.
Hostiles!
Yeah, whatever. Shoot me with your pistols. We'll take out like one here.
Oi, down!
We'll get you there.
Get into some quasi-cover. They're still probably going to go for him. He can take another round of shots. We'll live with that. Yeah, I feel like let's set up,
Setting up and stabilizing.
because we got a good hit. Let's go frag back here on these guys.
Opening fire.
Nah, stop it!
And
Crumpet!
one landed, which is too bad, so we just softened him up even more. Las cannon, I think we're going to move. Either we move to take shots at the Ludas, or we move to take shots back here at the other Ludas. I don't think we can get in a position to get shots there. Well, I don't know. This might be an interesting position to take, honestly. Yeah, I think that won't give us shots. Might give us shots at the knobs. Like, that's possible. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and take it. Let's move. So from here, can't see them, which is unfortunate. I was hoping we might have that as an option. Maybe if we go higher. So from here, we can... Knobs at 35, that's it, really? Disappointing. Yeah, I mean, we'll try.
Right through the armor!
Okay, got one. I think the tank is also going to have to move in there to do something. So I want you to shoot the knobs up close. Looks like our shot chance is pretty bad here. Let's see what it is. 56%. If I move in, is it going to be any better? Let's see. 59. Yeah, we could go ahead and take that. Do I want to overcharge? Nah.
We're under fire!
We missed one of the shots. We did get some damage out. Head back out. Okay, we can use our ability every turn, so let's just give these guys the extra accuracy.
Make every shot count!
Get back into cover. So if we can rescue you... I think we go for main gun and las cannon here on the Luda. So we did actually get one Luda. That'll take out two of them. Then we can use the bolter on something else.
Whose day are we ruining today, sir?
Looks like my accuracy's pretty bad here, though. 52 is not great. We can just kind of roll past the Gretchen. I don't really care. They can take some pistol shots at me. It's not a big deal.
On the way? Taking hit.
Yeah, tank doesn't even notice that you shot at him. It's fine.
Oi, down!
And then I think we'll have the bolter. Let's go for these guys.
We're under fire!
Okay, got one. Soften him up.
Where do you need us, sir?
This is the hot shots. So yeah, let's get the hot shots.
Quickly.
See if they can do it. I don't know. One of them does have a decent amount of health, so let's see what happens.
Don't they know who we are? Oh,
Nice. So I took out the healthy one first, so I wasn't sure that was going to work, but we did actually do enough damage. Okay. So we've got two more shots. We do have the Commissar. We could charge the Commissar into the boys here and just tear them up. That's probably what we should do. That's going to be the most effective thing I can do, I think.
Victory through discipline.
Yeah,
Advance.
get in there. One Commissar versus a whole bunch of boys, but I've got a close combat weapon and you don't. They'll still butt me. Like the gun butts to the head kind of thing, if they can roll
Flee
well for
or
a
be
counterattack.
cut down where you stand.
They did not. Alright, so only one of you left. Yeah, I think taking out the Ludus here is my priority. I don't think going after, like, we can wait a turn and do something to you. Let's move in. I'm pretty sure with the amount of damage we've done, you can just pick off the Ludus without a problem.
Nah, stop it.
Yep.
Crump 'em.
Yeah, we've killed most of the really powerful units in the Orc army, other than these knobs that are just confused. So did we just pick off the boys? I guess. Like, the Gretchen can do damage to me, though. We will get closer to the points we need. Actually, what turn is this? We're only on turn 4. Okay. Yeah, let's just kill the boys. Okay, it only gave me like 4 victory points.
Victory through
So
discipline.
I can move you. Let's move you. Let's just turn into just a giant mess over here. See if I can actually kind of block.
Experience action.
So you're the hot shots, right? Yes. Get over
With
there.
precision. Affirmative.
I think we'll swing out to come after them next turn. Well, we probably don't need to because we have the frag. We can fire frag missiles right into their faces, so I think we're okay. Yeah, get over there. Being around him will also give him some extra evasion because we're next to him with multiple infantry units. So they're less likely to kill him off with anything. I think we've got things mostly set over there. I might need your help with the Sentinel over this way. Stay put. So we still have the guys on the left, and that's it. But yeah, I'm just debating whether I want to move the Sentinel that way or not. Let's see what we can do over here first.
Whose day are we ruining today, sir?
Do you have my better guns?
What next, sir?
So if we come around, let's see if we can get up to get a grenade off the Gretchen. Try to finish him off with the bolter on the tank.
Stop!
Lining up, sir. On your orders.
I don't have a great angle at the knobs. Well, it's kind of acting like that isn't even there, that terrain, so okay. 70%? Fine, I'll take it. Oh, we missed a 70. Alright. Las cannon. See if I can zap one of them.
We're under fire.
Didn't kill him, though. Bolters. It's a shame, but we gotta try to take out the Gretchen. Okay, we keep that one clear at least. These guys do have good weapons. They might charge me. They should charge me, is what they should do. Them sitting on the objective there is just a way for them to die. So,
Rolling
I'm
out.
gonna come back. You want to kill somebody? Kill the basic infantry, that's fine.
Armored Sentinel.
So yeah,
ready.
let's move that direction a little bit. I think we might want to help out if they do come charging us. I don't know that they will. So they are in the process of capturing this, but we can deal with that. And there's a few of them left here, but we can deal with that. Awesome camera angle. Shooting my tank there. Tank does not care or notice. Better them shooting at the tank than infantry. Let's see if those knobs just park on the objective. I'm kind of curious. Yes, they are. Alright, that's a really dumb decision. Okay. Especially after popping that ability. Oh, that's gonna suck. Pushed us back, but nobody died, which is honestly pretty amazing.
Enemies fortifying nearby.
Nothing escapes my scrutiny.
More of them running amok back there. Okay, turn 5. We're doing a really good job defending, although they are on the verge of capturing a couple of them, but we can deal with that. This is definitely a problem, though. I think we got to focus on the objectives. I can't really mess with anything else. So you... Please tell me there's enough of you left, and you're accurate enough with your shots to kill a bunch of nearly dead Gresham.
Look, save us!
Okay, you did. You did the bare minimum of what I
Moving to the
expect,
battle
troopers. Now, I could swing the Chimera back over to help out here. But I could also gun down some Ludas. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Artillery. We can take an accurate shot, so we could go for them. It's not going to kill anybody, but would soften them up. Or we soften them up over here. I think I have enough firepower, especially with the Sentinel, to take them out. Well, I'm not sure I do. The Sentinel will help, for sure. I might have to overcharge that shot. We could also go for an artillery strike there. It definitely would kill the weak one, would just hurt the others. We could then mop up with the Chimera and just wipe them completely. If I don't deal with this, though, we are going to lose this squad. They're nearly dead. So, I think I'm going to be nice to my guys. Let's try to save the squad. Watch the artillery also hit my unit. Okay, solid hit. I don't know if my frag is going to finish off the Gretchen. We do have other units over there. So I might save this, because we might want to fire it up here. Multi-laser, let's try to help out.
You can't hurt us! March!
Okay, we got most of them. Yeah, I mean, we've got the Commissar, too. The Commissar could probably get over there and just chop them to pieces. We could also potentially have some supporting fire here. Big gun on the tank. What do we want to do with you? Can I get an angle? Not really. That's disappointing. I'm gonna roll out. I'll take a cannon shot back here because I just don't really have much else I can do with them. you. Let's take a look. Anything else? Yeah, there's some boys with choppers that are nearly dead hiding in the back. Commissar, can you reach? I can. I will get shot in the process, though, a little bit. Can't attack diagonally, so I do have to kind of run into there, but I can make it. We probably want to soften him up first.
Where do you need us, sir?
Okay, you're my snipery types. How about you come back, pick off the Storm Boys. Excellent.
We've got your firepower.
We're still alive. I don't know if I can move out and get vision on those Ludas to take a long-range shot at them.
Transport awaiting
I'd be
orders.
tempted to. Potentially, if I move up, I might be able to see them as well. You know what?
Pack it up and let's move.
Let's go. Well, we spotted some boys. I think they're like right there, so we're just a little too far away. Can zap somebody there. My accuracy's pretty awful. We are free to do whatever we want here, so let's go ahead and set up.
Stabilizing.
Send the frag right into the Gretchen. See what happens.
Don't stop!
Yeah, it's kind of what I expected. If we landed the shots there, they're just all immediately dead. So good deal.
Heavy weapons.
We could just drop an Overwatch on this side. I think that's what I'll do. So if those Ludas move up, we might get a shot at them. Maybe. Commissar, we can just roll on up. Tear these guys apart. They will shoot back. I don't know that it's going to be
Flee,
deadly, though.
or we
I hope
cut
not.
down.
Nope, no counterattack. Yeah, I didn't get that many. Let's shoot them with somebody else, maybe. Because I don't think we can get... Yeah, with the angle, I can't really get shots over here. And we know we've got that unit there, potentially creeping around. So it looks like we've got pretty much an ideal shot. If we back
Quickly.
off, let's do that. They might come back to the objective here.
We never miss.
Not using my special ability on Gretchen, that's for sure. Can't stand on the capture point. And like I said, from what we've seen, I don't think these actually give me any cover at all, but it does make me feel better to hang out next to them rather than just standing out in the open. Do we have a second? No, we don't have another command point. That's too bad. Well, we're super close. Maybe if we kill the Gretchen, that might even be it. It is certainly possible.
Strike true.
Don't stop!
78 out of 80, alright. Yeah, we can just stay there, I think. That's fine. Can't really get you anywhere super useful. Don't have another command point. We might if we kill something over here. So let's rush in. I'm going to supercharge the shots. We'll throw them at the knobs. %, chance to hit. I did take the HP damage, though.
Don't they know who we are?
Did do a truck ton of damage.
Whose day are we ruining today, sir?
We can zap one of them with the big cannon, but it's not going to be enough. If we hit the healthiest one, like maybe that's helpful. I don't know. Can't tell. Crummy shot no matter where it looks like. 72%, that's not crummy. Okay, that's one down.
Awaiting your orders.
I don't think these guys do anywhere near enough damage to take them out, but we're going to give them a shot.
Right through the armor!
Oh, you got one. That's actually better than I expected. I figured we'd just hurt both of them, and they would be very mad at me.
Whose day are we ruining today?
I will have the bolter and the las cannon back.
Understood.
So let's move up.
Waiting for orders, sir.
Oh, I didn't even use your ability. Forgot all about it. We did a really good job killing stuff without it. Okay, then. If you come over here, and you get up there, we can actually connect these guys together. So at least these guys get a bit of a benefit, the extra HP and stuff.
Orders understood.
Alright, that's it. So we managed to save the las cannons, although they might get wrecked by the Ludas out here. If the Ludas can see them and shoot them, they're probably going to die. Done a lot of damage to the enemy. If we'd been able to kill that unit of knobs there, we would have been, I'm pretty sure, at 80 over.
Down, fire.
Going for my missile team. Not nice. Picked off that unfortunate lone orc.
They give themselves away too easily.
Victory through discipline.
Okay, last turn. They still have not captured anything. We're doing a really good job here. Okay. So, I have a plan. Can you make it for my plan to work? Yes. We can get out here close enough that I can burn them, and then we can also gun down the Ludas. As long as the fire can reach from there. Yes. Oh, that's all we needed. All right, I kind of wanted to finish the turn. Yeah, we did a really good job. Did I lose? The Ogrins and one infantry squad. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Chimera did a really good job mopping up. I think so did the Commissar. Kasserkin got a bunch of kills. Commissar only got one, but he did damage a bunch of stuff. But yeah, that was... we did a really good job holding the objectives, keeping them off of them, because it does take them 2 turns standing out in the open. They went for just a massive infantry army in this case, and if they had taken like some def dreads, it would have been a little harder, but I still had like my tanks. I just would have focused my tanks on the def dreads and the las cannon shots on the def dreads, and we still could have taken them out. I think this was actually a harder army than if they had taken def dreads and stuff and thrown them on the objectives trying to capture them. The knobs... Just a huge swarm of knobs with power claws is actually more dangerous than you might think, because they can absorb a huge amount of damage, even though they aren't knobs mega armor, but they still can dish out a huge amount, and he had a lot of them. At least 3 or 4, I think. 3 knobs? He only had 3 knobs? Really? I would have sworn there was... So 2 of them definitely had power claws, 1 did not. So I thought there was more than 3. I would have thought there was more. Because of the other characters and stuff. Storm Boys interfered with me a little bit. Yeah, definitely kind of fun. I think Orks are probably my favorite faction, and I enjoy playing against Orks probably the most as well. And I think the Imperial Guard and Orks, they're a good matchup because they do things kind of similarly but differently in a way. I still would like to maybe do one of these scenarios with a 3,000 point army. We'll see how that goes. But I've got, I think, 3 more different scenarios, 3 or 4 different scenarios I still haven't done yet. And we'll keep doing that, playing with the Imperial Guard. But I also made a new Orc army with some of the newer units that I haven't messed with, so I might give that a shot too. Anyway, this has been more Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector. I've been Disturbing Puppet. Thanks for coming by. Hopefully I'll see you again next time. Until then, have a good one.